Good evening once again. Welcome back to EmoNews Nightly Package for February 4th, 2026. I am your presenter, Soana Benjamin. In the headlines, Maho couple wins cruise from Dominica National Lottery. Alisa Bulli of Layo emerges essay competition winner. Temple SDA observes Bible Character Day. CARICOM EPG participates in OAS consultations on Haiti. And bus crashes in Brazil's Alagoas state, killing at least 16 people. We will be right back with the details of these stories.
Was that a cough?
No, just a little tickle in my throat.
That was a cough.
No, it wasn't.
You need to go home.
I'm not contagious.
No. You need
It's
to go
chronic
home.
bronchitis.
No. You need to go home. No. Stop.
And first up in local news, the Dominica Cancer Society has received the generous donation of $8,730 from Tyson Johnson and his family as part of activities marking World Cancer Day, observed under the global theme, United by Our Uniqueness. The funds were raised through a benefit concert organized by the Johnson family and will support the Society's ongoing work in cancer awareness, patient assistance, and advocacy initiatives across Dominica. Speaking during the presentation, Mr. Johnson underscored the importance of community support and collective action in the fight against cancer, noting that every contribution helps to strengthen care, outreach, and awareness for those affected.
So the contribution we are going to give to the Cancer Society today is $8,730. And we hope that our next concert, Madam President, it would be much more.
Meanwhile, President of the Dominica Cancer Society, Jacqueline Andre, expressed sincere appreciation on behalf of the organization. She thanked Mr. Johnson and his family for their meaningful contribution, emphasizing that the donation will go a long way in supporting the Society's programs and outreach efforts.
On this World Cancer Day, February 4th to 2026, the Dominica Cancer Society extends our heartfelt thanks to you. I know you've worked really hard to put this concert together, and we're seeing the contribution. Your support gives us hope. It gives hope to individuals and families affected by cancer, and strengthens our mission of awareness, early detection, and compassionate care across Dominica. Because of people like you, lives are touched, voices are heard, and no one has to face cancer alone. So we just want to thank you for standing with us, and we would like to continue our awareness activities, and so we're appealing to the public to support us in our activities, whether we have the prayer breakfast coming up, which was actually postponed from Saturday the 6th, and where it's on March 28th, where we really sincerely apologize for this, but we would really like to have more support from you. We cannot do it alone. We have united, we stand, and we can get more done with everyone's support. Okay, so we just want to thank you, and Mr. Johnson, thank you so much. I know you've put a lot of effort into this activity.
The Dominica Cancer Society continues to promote unity, compassion, and inclusivity in addressing cancer, in keeping with this year's World Cancer Day theme. In more related cancer news, Do It Center continues its corporate social responsibility with a donation of $2,000 to the Dominica Cancer Society in observance of World Cancer Day. The donation was described as timely. PRO of the Dominica Cancer Society, Yvonne Alexander, expressed sincere thanks to Do It Center on behalf of the organization, noting that the contribution will help strengthen the society's ongoing programs.
I am Yvonne Alexander, Public Relations Officer of the Dominica Cancer Society, and we want to thank Do It Center for selecting the Dominica Cancer Society to make this contribution too. It's very timely. Like was said before, today is World Cancer Awareness Day. Part of what we do with this money, she said it's a small contribution, but for us it's like a large contribution that goes into our cancer care fund. And what do we do with this fund? We assist individuals in need to meet the cost of cancer treatment. I think Dominicans will be aware of the fact that many individuals who are diagnosed with cancer do not have health insurance. We do not want individuals to be debating between paying the rent or the utilities or putting food on the table and paying for their treatment. And this is what this is all about. And so this money means a lot to us. Thank you so very much, Do It Center. We thank you for including Dominica Cancer Society as part of what you see as a corporate responsibility. We do not take this contribution for granted, and we always account for all the money spent. Our finances are audited annually, and this money goes into that fund that assists individuals in need to meet the cost of cancer treatment. So thank you so very much on behalf of the Dominica Cancer Society.
Representatives of Do It Center also shared brief remarks, reaffirming the company's commitment to community support and solidarity with individuals and families affected by cancer.
We at Do It Center, we believe in giving back to the community. So today we are making a small donation to the Cancer Society, and we do hope that it goes a long way in assisting with making persons aware of cancer. On behalf of Do It Center and Do It Center Express, we'd like to present this to you.
In other local news, Darius George and his wife are the grand prize winners of an all-inclusive 8-day cruise from the Dominica National Lottery. The prize-giving ceremony was held today, Wednesday, celebrating winners of the festive Win Cash and Cruise with Daily 3 Christmas promotion. The promotion invited customers to spend $10 or more on Daily 3 for a chance to automatically win exciting prizes, including cash prizes of up to $2,000, shopping vouchers worth up to $1,000, or a grand prize cruise. The Christmas promotion ran from December 8, 2025 to January 16, 2026, attracting strong participation from players. Ken George of the Dominica National Lottery congratulated the winners and thanked customers for their continued support of Daily 3.
As we at the National Lottery, whenever we promise any jackpot, any winnings, any prizes, we want to fulfill our prizes and let the public know that we are indeed delivering. So we knew that we had the promotion that ran from December 8th to January 16th. And so we finally had our grand winner, as you mentioned, Mr. Darius George. And before him winning that grand prize, we gave out 6 vouchers, shopping vouchers valued at $1,000 each. They were redeemed at Esmat and Astafans. And we also gave out cash prizes ranging from $500 to $2,000 in the value of $39,000. So not only that we gave out vouchers, we gave out cash, because as the promotion did imply cash and a cruise. So today, the final grand winner is Mr. Darius George, who won himself at June Shop in Mao, the grand prize cruise, and he also on that same day won himself on that same day. So he's a very lucky winner. We are very happy that he has won himself, and it clearly states that when you play our games or whatever promotion, and in January, so we have promotions upon promotions, giveaway upon giveaway, and we are very happy that we can today make that grand presentation to him. So, Irania, thank you very much, and we will see Mr. George soon, and I hope you remember us on his screens.
Grand Prize winner Darius George expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Dominica National Lottery, describing the win as a memorable and unexpected experience for his family.
Winning this game for me it feels good to know that you are a winner when you are a winner. And I was so happy, so excited when I won that prize. I just think, well, I had to go on that cruise and I needed it. It's been a long time we're trying to get to win something that could accomplish me something somewhere else. But I've been grateful. God is good all the time.
His wife also encouraged members of the public to continue playing, reminding them that you have to be in it to win it.
I am so excited and so happy. The Sunday before he won the cruise, after breakfast, we were just saying, boy, we did south and we want to do north. We did north and we want to do, we did south and we want to do north. And we were saying the islands that we wanted to go. And exactly what the crew said, exactly what came out. So I would advise everybody, play the lotto, because you have to be in it to win it. Thank you, National Lottery, and thank you for the public, because without the public there is no game. Thank you.
And in some education news this evening, Alisa Bully of Layu was recognized last week for winning the Dominica Tourism Association's second annual essay contest. Second place went to Kyle Fountain and third place to Kyla Fountain. At the award ceremony held in recognition of the students, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Claudius Lestrade, spoke of the significance of the essay competition.
By engaging our young people in thoughtful reflection on these issues, the Dominica Community Tourism Association is helping to translate national policy into meaningful community action. This competition fosters environmental awareness, civic responsibility, and a sense of stewardship among our youth, values that are essential to the long-term sustainability of both our communities and our tourism sector. I commend the students for their insight, creativity, and commitment, and I congratulate all the awardees on the achievement. I also recognize the teachers, the parents, and partners whose guidance and encouragement made this initiative possible. Strong communities and effective policy implementation depend on collaboration and shared responsibility. As we look to the future, I encourage our young people to continue to advocate for the communities, guardians of our rivers and natural resources, and ambassadors for resilient and sustainable Dominica. I commend the Dominica Community Tourism Association, Inc. for its continued leadership in community tourism development and youth engagement, and I wish you every success in these and future initiatives. Thank you so much.
Sponsors' remarks were given by communication specialists at the National Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Idona John Baptist.
The National Cooperative Credit Union endorses the work of DCTAI and the World Rivers Day Committee to empower our youth to have a deeper sense of environmental awareness. Like cooperatives, our rivers are essential as they sustain life and support communities. NCCU recognizes that this essay writing competition also helps promote national pride. As part of its focus on youth development and education, NCCU continues to support initiatives like this that encourages students to think critically and be creative. We commend all the students who participated, congratulate all the awardees, and thank the organizers for this meaningful initiative.
President of the Dominica Community Tourism Association Initiative, Josephine Dublin Prince, expressed her heartfelt gratitude to all and called on more students to participate in the essay competition next year.
We wish to thank all the students who have participated, and of course we call on other students when the next essay competition is announced to participate in great numbers.
The essay competition was held under the theme, Layo River, its contribution to community tourism development. In related news, Josephine Dublin Prince, president of the Dominica Community Tourism Association Initiative, addressed concerns raised by her association regarding the management of rivers across Dominica.
As a group concerned with the development of community tourism, that all is not well with our rivers in Dominica. All is not well with embracing this important resource. All is not well with the proper protection, preservation, overall care and attention to our rivers and our waterways. Dominica is usually referred to as having 365 rivers and of course lots of water. But we should not take this God-given gift for granted. Because to what extent do we as citizens, communities and country by extension,
she commended the work of advocates on the World Rivers Day Committee who continue to lobby for the protection of Dominica's rivers. In more education news, students and staff at the Temple Seventh-day Adventist Primary School in Wesley set aside regular school uniforms today and were beautifully adorned as different Bible characters. Principal of the Temple SDA School explains.
Today at the Temple SDA Primary School, we are celebrating Bible Character Day. On Bible Character Day, our teachers and students dress up as characters from the Bible. But it's not just about the dress up, it's about the lessons that we can learn from the Bible characters.
And we know that there are various Bible characters in the Bible. Some were brave, some were kind, some were faithful, and of course, loving like Jesus. So we want our children to emulate these characteristics and to basically ask themselves, what good Bible character can I show in my everyday life, at school, at work, and at play?
Definitely. So today I am dressed as my favorite Bible character, Hannah. And I love Hannah because she persisted in prayer in spite of persecution.
As you can see, I'm with child. I'm dressed as Mary, and Mary was the mother of Jesus, who is our biggest blessing. So we want our children to have fun, but to also go home learning more about their favorite Bible characters.
And finally, in local news, Calypso action continues this evening at the factory in Roseau. Stardom Tent will feature its hit show, Celebrity Night, where local celebrities will try their voices singing hit calypsos. This has been well loved and supported by fans over the years, and tonight will be no different. Hear from PRO of the Dominica Calypso Association, Peter Lita.
Yes, it's another Wednesday, and you know what it means. Wednesday means Stardom Tent. Tonight, Stardom Tent is all about Celebrity Night. I mean, we practiced last night, and the celebrities are ready. They're ranging from Dice to Spider, Tasha P, Daddy Chess, Tarina, and they're all doing a very good job at these songs that they chose. People like JL, Donna Lee, Brenton Hilaire, Michael Farrell, Tyrell Alexander, Lakia, Lauren, Jacinta, Pharmacist Fontaine. I mean, real celebrities. And they're trying the Calypso. So people come on down to the factory tonight, 8:30, Stardom 10, Celebrity Night. Celebrities being backed up by the #1 band, Swinging Stars. Make it a date. Don't miss it. Don't be late. As Daddy Chess says, bring your dog and come.
And that's it for local news. We'll be right back with regional news.
Blast Gaming presents its biggest job whatever. Blast Mystery Progressive. I'm so excited. I can't hide it. The new blast up and rising. And I like it. It going up and up and up and up and up. Blast up and up and up and up and up and up.
Play selected games to Blast Mystery Progressive. Pick until you match 3 gems and win one of the 5 cash jackpots. Or you can blast up with the Mystery Progressive jackpot.
Blast gaming.
And in the region, the CARICOM Eminent Persons Group, EPG, comprising former Prime Ministers Dr. Kenny Anthony as coordinator, Bruce Golding and Perry Christie, took part in a consultative meeting on Haiti convened by the Organization of American States in Washington, D.C. on February 2, 2026. The dialogue, which included representatives from CARICOM, the OAS, the United Nations, Haiti, the United States, and Canada, examined security, governance, and electoral preparations ahead of Haiti's August 2026 elections. Discussions also covered the rollout of the Gang Suppression Force, the expiry of the Transitional Presidential Council's mandate on February 7th, and arrangements for free and fair elections. The EPG also held side meetings with Jamaica's foreign affairs officials and UN counterparts, focusing on supporting stability, peace, and a secure democratic transition for Haiti. In more regional news, Prime Minister Gaston Brong and Minister Maria Brong officially launched Antigua and Barbuda's participation in the World Government Summit 2026, engaging in a robust program of high-level meetings and discussions. In the margins of the opening ceremony, Prime Minister Brong held bilateral talks with leaders from Tanzania, Botswana, and Zimbabwe, with discussions centered on tourism development, air connectivity, investment opportunities, public sector collaboration, and knowledge exchange, including Antigua and Barbuda's Citizenship by Investment program. Minister Maria Brong met with senior executives of GTEx to discuss opportunities to position Antigua and Barbuda as a premier private aviation and luxury travel destination, with a site visit scheduled in the coming weeks. Prime Minister Brong also participated in international media engagements and is scheduled to appear on a main summit panel, as well as a high-level roundtable on the future of tourism. And finally, in regional news, several hundred workers dismissed after the end of temporary programs under Barbados's National Cleanup Initiative will be reinstated on a full-time basis from March 1st. Prime Minister Mia Mottley announced at a Barbados Labour Party public meeting in Christchurch. Mottley said workers in the 720 program will now work every week of the year, ending the week-on, week-off arrangements. The move brings relief to nearly 2,000 workers whose contracts ended in 2023 after assisting with asphalt cleanup following the last Sofia eruptions and later national beautification efforts. Addressing concerns raised by the Barbados Workers' Union, Mottley said the government listened to union representations and cabinet discussions before making the decision. The Prime Minister also called on workers to take pride in maintaining public spaces, stressing that cleanliness and upkeep are key as Barbados approaches its 60th independence anniversary and 5 years as a republic. And that's it for regional news. We'll be right back with international news.
We're at the different phases in life. We move at a different pace. All we need is to be supported. Cause when the baby's coming, business needs revamping, the new job's starting, and you need an outfit. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up. The wedding's planning, rent due dates coming. Momentum is your support financing. Let momentum hook you up. Momentum will hook you up.
And internationally, at least 16 people, including 4 children, were killed after a bus returning from a religious festival veered off the road and overturned in northeastern Brazil, officials confirmed. The accident occurred Tuesday on State Highway AL 220 in the city of Sao Jose da Tapira in Alagoas. The bus was carrying about 60 passengers, many of whom were returning from celebrations for Our Lady of Candelaria. Several passengers were ejected while others were trapped beneath the vehicle. Authorities said the victims included 7 women, 5 men, and 4 children. Survivors, including a seriously injured child, were rushed to the hospital. The crash remains under investigation and has been described as highly complex. Governor Paulo Dantas expressed condolences to the families and declared 3 days of mourning in the state. Deadly road accidents remain common in Brazil, with thousands of lives lost each year in traffic-related incidents. In more international news, U.S. President Donald Trump has signed a $1.2 trillion budget bill, ending a partial government shutdown that began on Saturday. The measure passed the United States House of Representatives by a narrow 217 to 214 vote and had cleared the United States Senate last week. The deal funds most federal agencies through September, but the Department of Homeland Security, DHS, only until February 13th, as lawmakers continue negotiations over immigration enforcement reforms. Democrats are pressing for restrictions on agencies such as Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, following fatal shootings involving federal agents in Minneapolis. Trump called the bill a great victory for the American people, though DHS funding remains contentious. Senate Majority Leader John Thune warned the 2-week extension leaves little time to resolve deep divisions. The shutdown disrupted government services, affecting air traffic operations and delaying the monthly U.S. jobs report. And finally, in international news, tech billionaire Elon Musk has lashed out at Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez, branding him a tyrant and traitor after Madrid proposed strict new social media regulations, including a ban for children under 16. Sanchez announced the measures as part of a wider effort to protect minors online and hold tech executives criminally liable for illegal content. Spain also plans to work with prosecutors to investigate alleged breaches by platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Musk's AI chatbot Grok. Musk's remarks came in response to Sanchez's post on X outlining the proposals. Spain's move aligns with a broader European push to restrict minors' access to social media, with several EU countries considering or adopting similar age limits amid concerns over mental health and online safety. Madrid says it is also leading a coalition of European governments to strengthen cross-border enforcement against major tech platforms. And that's all for international news this evening. We'll be right back with the sports report.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
First up in sports news, the final boys on the 18 league points table has been confirmed at the close of the group stage, setting the stage for an exciting semi-final round. We United Football Club and Buffet State Football Club finish as the top 2 teams and have secured direct qualification to the semi-finals. Joining them in the next round are Harlem United, East Central, Bombers, and Maho Soccer Strikers, all of whom booked their spots following competitive group stage performances. No points were awarded in the BAA Sharks versus Point Michel fixture, which is recorded as played. Meanwhile, the DFA Women's Premier League continues with another thrilling run of fixtures ahead. With big matchups on the horizon and crucial points up for grabs, The race for league positions is intensifying. Fans are encouraged to catch the games live and continue supporting women's football as the season heats up and the competition reaches a decisive phase. In more football news, the players selected to represent Dominica, the CONCACAF Boys Under-17 World Cup qualifiers, have been officially confirmed, marking an important milestone for youth football on the island. Chosen through preparation, commitment, and consistency, this group of young footballers now carries the responsibility of the national jersey as competition gets underway on the regional stage. Their selection reflects months of training, discipline, and performance as Dominica looks to make a strong impression against regional opponents. Alongside the players, the technical and support staff tasked with guiding the team have also been finalized. Bringing experience, preparation, and leadership behind the scenes, the coaching and management team will play a critical role in the squad's readiness, tactical approach, and overall performance throughout the qualifiers. As Dominica steps onto the CONCACAF stage, expectations are high for a determined showing that highlights the country's growing investment in youth development and the future of football. And finally, in sports news, the 2026 Sports Division Secondary Schools Under-20 Cricket Championship got underway with an intriguing opening encounter between the Portsmouth Secondary School and the PHR Secondary School at Benjamin's Park. PHR Secondary won the toss and sent Portsmouth into bat. Portsmouth posted 52 for 8 declared, with Derwin Lewis top scoring with 10. PHR Secondary bowlers made good use of the conditions, led by Serrani Stevens, 3 for 11, and Trevon Henry, who took 2 for 3. In reply, the PHR Secondary were bowled out for 70, thanks largely to Aidan Mitchell's 29. PSS's bowling attack was spearheaded by an outstanding all-round performance from Derwin Lewis, who claimed 5 for 16, supported by Chris Toussaint, 2 for 5, and Jaquan Latai, 2 for 7. PSS then had a second innings, finishing on 65 for 8, with Derwin Lewis again leading the scoring with 28. PHRs responded with disciplined bowling as Serrani Stevens took 4 for 7 and Darren Ellick 2 for 22, keeping the pressure on. The match ended in a draw with PHR Secondary securing first innings points. The championship continues with more school rivalries set to unfold as young cricketers showcase their talent and competitive spirit. And that's it for sports. We'll be right back with the weather report. This has been EmoNews Nightly Package for February 4th, 2026. I am your presenter, Soanu Benjamin. Do have a lovely evening.